Hi. I wasn't certain how I wanted to make this video because I kind of got sidetracked playing both this game and other games, as every time I would check up on the game before I wanted to actually make the video, there would be another update. So I would essentially have to just keep playing it again and again and again. And I suppose I could just stop for a moment and just release the video and have that exist, but then the media that I would produce would become immediately outdated. So, I mean, that's what happened with my original video. As after that, I think the day after, they added new events, which essentially added exactly what I wanted, added exactly what I said. They added Celestial, which are these winged ones, and they've got a white sheen to them. It's a new rarity type. It's not a new brain rot, but they did add new brain rots. They added magma, which is this molten rock effect, and they added candy, which is pink and it leaves a trail of uh, confectionery. And the brain rots they added were shipping. It's the penguin thing at the right there below Pepe. And they also added Chef Sushini, and I think they added one more. I might be wrong in saying that. Oh yeah, they added Tortuguini. I've got one of them actually in my little base thing. Right here, I've got a magma and I've got a candy. So they essentially did add everything I want, and they added proper meta progression. So now, if you get the rarer ones and sell them, you can earn rewards. And these rewards are upgraded gear. So with gold, you could get, just upgraded gear, right? They also added even more gear, but I'll get into that in a moment. With diamond, it's just more boosted gear, and you can also get base skins, which I have one of them currently. I've got the gold skin, if it will let me use it. A lot of the menus bug out. I assume that's a Fortnite thing. But look, mine's now gold. And the cosmetics that you earn, not the cosmetics, but the meta progression that you can get, all have cosmetics on them. So this one's diamond. And that one's gold, I mean, not diamond. This one's diamond. And this one is rainbow. So it's really cool. I don't know how good these things are, but I know that trying to earn the base is definitely very fun. I've got an alarm going, I don't know why. Sorry about that. So this game, as I said, it has had a lot of updates, and its most recent one added a new event, the Pixel event, which was previously teased with promotional images via thumbnails. I don't know if I have any of them saved, but they were a pixelated version of this and a pixelated version of this Tortuguini, which I thought was very confusing, but in the context of a pixel event, it makes more sense because now the brain rots are pixelified, as you can see right here. So that's very cool that they both, the developers are both actively making content and actively teasing content. It's why I held off this video for so long, because I didn't know what they were going to do next. And what they did next was add even more content. Because what these events are just cosmetic and rarity. But the Pixel event, they all have unique 3D models and unique well, some of them have unique names. They don't have as many as the normal Out of Brain Rots, which is 3 pages long with a bunch of secret ones. But it's showing the groundworks of like the foundation of what could be an infinite growing game mode type. Because all you need is different collectibles to make it interesting. You don't gotta add, different methods of collecting. You don't gotta add all these side mission quests things. You don't got to do all of that. You just got to make it interesting to collect stuff, and that is exactly what they're doing. I haven't gotten that one before. I need this because it allows me to get enough pixelated. I can open this one to show it off. They've added so much stuff. Nice, I haven't gotten that one before. I mentioned that they added new equipment, and that is correct. They added a ton of new equipment, and they also changed it a little, so you don't have to pay for them now. They added the Tralaleo traps, the bump bumps, and the Saturno's guns. I've never used the Saturno gun because I don't see a purpose in it. I also don't have it. That's why I can't use it. But the Tralaleo traps, they're only usable on players, but they can just stun lock someone. You step on it, I mean I can't activate it, but you step on it and you get stuck for about like 5 seconds or something. And with the bump bumps, hold on, the menu likes to glitch out, it won't let me select it. There we go. With the bump bumps, it can essentially guarantee you a steal attempt, because if you put one outside someone's base, let's say you've just grabbed something, you put someone outside someone's base, and then you just walk into it, you get launched up into the air, you can slide, and then you're right at the area that allows you to capture a brainrot. And it adds just new methods of obtaining stuff. Because normally you would have to just go up to someone's base, grab it, and then get out and return to yours. But they had so many methods of making sure that you couldn't do that, that it made stealing essentially impossible if someone were to either sit in their base or actively run around their base, or if they had their base right at the front here, because they then don't have to run around, they can just stand right here and watch all the brainrots come out and rush out towards them if they see one that they like. But with the bump bumps and the freezer gun, which you earn at rebirth level 7, I believe, you can essentially freeze someone, stun lock them with the traps, if necessary, and use the bump bumps to get a guaranteed steal. I mean, it only works if you're neighbours with a person. So if I were to steal someone from this perspective, this base, and use the bump bump, it's guaranteed. Same with that one. That one's a little bit tricky. You may need to slide twice, but all of these require multiple bump bumps. So it doesn't really solve the problem of you're more likely to steal from someone who's right next to you than someone who's all the way down there, but that's fine, because that still revolves around safety, right? Because then you only have to worry about the people near you rather than the people who are over here. You don't have to worry about 7 players, you only got to worry about 3. At max, 3. I don't really know what else I can say about this game mode besides the fact that I've now learned that it's not completely unique. I saw on the Fortnite, I don't know what you'd call it, but like where you could see other game modes, I saw that there was another one like this. I saw that there was 2 like this. I've got a screenshot of it. I might show it in the video if I remember to, or if I care to. But it got me thinking that, what if I dedicate my time and effort into reviewing games that are similar? Because with Fortnite, there's a lot of influx of very similar game modes. I mean, everyone knows about the red versus blue stuff, right? But that red versus blue stuff, that's only one part of the Fortnite creator experience. There are tons of different game modes out there, popular game modes, that have at least 10 different versions made by 10 different people, giving their own, not unique take on it, but their own release on the game mode type. In context, red versus blue, it's an area battle, right? It's just an area arena, but it's so basic that anyone can do it. You just need to create a 3D space, sort of like this, and put barricades and stuff and use weapons. And with this, for example, all you need is something that can spawn AIs, a money system, an income system, and the ability to steal and sell, right? It's pretty basic stuff. So that's what got me interested in potentially being a sort of connoisseur of. That sounds stupid, but you get what I'm saying. Being a sort of, I guess, reviewer type to review these sorts of repeating. This is my take on this genre. Create a game mode. And I think that could be fun, but I don't know if there's an audience for that. My original video on this game mode got 200 views, but it didn't get a single comment. Now that's a bit concerning, not because people are forced to comment on the stuff that they watch, but because that to me didn't give the indication that it was entertaining content. That to me just kind of gave the impression that my video got recommended forcefully because of the tags I put in it, not because of the content itself. So if people watch this and they want to see more of my original video or more videos like this where I talk about the game mode, its development, and the overall quality of it, because this is a fun game mode. I've spent a lot of time on this. I'm currently at rebirth level 12. That takes a while to get to. I've spent a good week or two on this. I mean, I think my video is like 15 days old. I've been not non-stop playing this, but I have been playing it more than I've been playing normal Fortnite. Like I'm currently at level 276. I started the video at level 200, or maybe it was level like 199 or something. I don't know, somewhere like that. So I've earned at least 75 levels just from this game mode. That is both dedication and a sign that it is entertaining. And I hope that my videos, the stuff that I'm going into, can be entertaining as well, because if it can be, then what I can do is I can essentially just not promote these game modes, but what I can do is I can perfectly display what these game modes are like, what they are, and what their content is. I mean, I already said that, right? But I don't know if there's anyone on YouTube that's doing this sort of stuff. I mean, there has to be, right? And you've got Roblox creators and Steam reviewers, but this is more of a niche type thing, right? Fortnite creator stuff. I mean, you associate Fortnite with, well, nowadays Fortnite with children and adolescents, stuff like that. But there are a lot of game modes that have had development specifically for more mature audiences. I mean, this isn't a good example of it, but they exist out there. So if YouTubers can create content and their livelihoods off of reviewing, demonstrating, and giving an example of good custom-made creator content, then it could be done for Fortnite creations and stuff like that. So yeah, I rambled a lot. I'm gonna stop the video now because I don't think I've got anything else to show. But yeah, if you want that, if that sounds like a fun idea, I mean, it would definitely be fun for me. I just hope that it would be fun to watch. So if people want that, please let me know, and I will try that. And you can even give me recommendations on game modes you may want me to see and may want me to play and review, because I will gladly review them if people want that. So yeah, thanks for watching.